Good evening. I'm Gary Snow, the Running Snowman. I'm also a 2020 ambassador for Topo Athletic shoes and wanted to come to you tonight with a review of one of their latest models. I'm super excited about this shoe. In fact, when this box came today, I was excited. It was like Christmas at my house. When I get a new shoe box coming in the mail, I'm excited. I don't know how you are. If it's that way for you, raise your hand. All right, now how many of you raised your hand? Okay, it's all right, I did too. Anyway, when I got this box in, I was super excited. Broke these shoes out, put on my running clothes, and even though it was 48 degrees outside this evening and raining, I head on over to the Greenway to get a run in and try these shoes out. I did a little quick 5K just to see how it went. And when I got back, changed out of my clothes, and I literally wanted to come in here and sit down and do a quick review. That's how excited I am about these shoes. Let me introduce you to this model. This is the Topo Zephyr. I got it in the blue. It also comes in a red. I'm a Wolfpack fan, NC State Wolfpack here in North Carolina, and so it is kind of odd for a Wolfpack fan to be loving on blue, if anybody knows anything about those sports teams. But I love blue, and this is a beautiful color for me, and I love the shoe. But right off the bat, a few features I wanted to highlight. Number one, the material for the upper is really breathable, kind of a mesh, so it dries quickly. It also helps your feet breathe. I'm a sweat monster, a sweat beast, and so I sweat, my feet sweat and everything. So this helps you dry out quicker. It also helps your feet breathe more when you're on runs. And in hotter climates or during the summer, spring, fall, when it's still warm, it'll help you as far as the heat dissipation too. Another thing I really love about this shoe, and I really got to say something about this, and that is the wider tongue that it has. And they have the two loops on the tongue to help stabilize the tongue and keep it from shifting left or right. I wish every pair of shoes that I use for running have had this during my running career, and I love it. I'm so thankful that Topo has put this on here. They also have it on the MTM Racer, by the way. Review coming soon for that one, so stay tuned. It's also a somewhat padded feeling tongue, so it's very comfortable. It really feels comfortable on top of your foot. But I like the two loops on top because, again, it keeps the tongue from shifting back and forth when you run the laces through them. And so that is really incredibly nice for me. I mean, I've had some shoes before, and the tongue slip back or forth across your foot. That is so aggravating for me, especially on a longer run. And you don't want the top of your foot to get exposed to the laces and start rubbing and create blisters or sore spots on your foot. So that is really important to me. I thank you, Topo, for doing that. I really like that. Also, another thing about this shoe is the foam cushioning that it has. They call it zip foam. It's their proprietary foam. It's very lightweight but cushiony. This shoe also has a 5mm drop. It's their biggest drop. Topo shoes, they pride themselves on having a natural shoe, something that helps your foot naturally move so that you can naturally move as a runner. So one of those features is a lower drop shoe. They have some zero drop models, which we'll, I'm sure, review later this year. But right now, this particular shoe has a 5mm drop. And also it has an ortholite footbed. And so that helps you with anti-compression and antimicrobial properties. So it's very nice footbed. Also, there is a plantar flexion stabilizer. That's what this green thing is right here. It's a foot plate. It's inside the foam material, and that's what gives you a little bit of a snappiness when you're taking off on your forefoot or midfoot. And so I hope you're a midfoot or forefoot runner. If you're not, you ought to be. Anyhow, that's a little bit about the shoe. The biggest feature that I always love about Topo shoes is the wide toe box. I have a wide foot anyway. I have a big foot. This is a size 11 shoe, if that tells you anything about my foot. So I end up wearing a bigger shoe. And one thing I don't understand is why every running shoe company doesn't have a similar type design, but they don't. And the thing is my feet can't stand a lot of the pointier running shoes that are on the market. And so I love Topo's wider toe box. If you see there, it gives you room for your toes to splay out. So when you're running, you can actually splay out and push off. And that's so much more natural. And if you're on longer runs, I'm a marathoner, If you're on a longer run, it definitely benefits your foot to be able to spread out. It keeps you from wearing blisters. So I can't say enough about the wide toe box design on Topo shoes. I love that. I've got a couple different models of Topos, which I will review later. Phantoms, MTM Racers, they all have that wide toe box. And so Topo is known for that. I can't say enough about that. I love that feature. But anyway, I highly recommend this shoe. So when I put it on, I did feel a little bit stiff. These are brand spanking new, just got them today. But that's due to the plate on the inside of the foam, and it didn't dissuade me from wanting to go further with them, because even though they're a little stiffer, they still have a nice cushiony feel. Not overdoing it, but a nice cushiony feel. And I'm telling you, just as soon as I got on the asphalt with them and took off running, I immediately felt snappier and faster. I mean, I was on a recovery run, or I was supposed to be, but I went faster than my normal recovery runs because they were just fun. I mean, here I am running in the rain, but I was having some fun. I was having a blast, just because it just felt snappy, fast. I felt faster. These are a much lighter shoe than what I've been wearing recently. I've been wearing the Phantoms, which are a great model. They got me through New York Marathon and a recent PR for my marathon down in Myrtle Beach. But I wanted something for shorter distances, and this is my shoe. I just know it. I love it right out of the box. And again, can't say enough about it, because it did definitely feel snappier. It's a great shoe. And so they're very reasonably priced. Go to topoathletic.com. And if you're interested in these, you want to try them out, they do have a 30-day free trial where it's not a free trial, actually. You pay for the shoe, but if you need to return them, you certainly can. And you can try them out and see if you like them. If they don't suit your needs, then you are welcome to send them back. They do that for you. If you want to know more about it, please shoot me a message, and I'll be glad to talk to you more about it. Help you out as far as advice on other models as well. And again, I am a Topo ambassador this year, proud to be so, and so be looking for more reviews coming from me. But again, Topo Zephyr, great shoe, especially for me on the shorter distances. I do wear the Phantom on the longer distances, but this is my shoe for the shorter distances. So I'm really happy and pleased about this model. So if you get a chance, check them out. Thank you.